a.m., 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m., and 5 p.m. News at noon, 12 noon. News from across the states, 4 p.m. And our major news at 6 p.m. Citizen FM 93.7. Always precise in news broadcast.
This is 93.7 Citizen FM, Abuja. Time for news on the hour.
6 o'clock. Good evening. You're listening to the news at 6 here on Citizen FM 93.7 Abuja. I'm Rayo Motosho. President Bola Tinubu has inaugurated the National Economic Council with a promise to sustain the rejuvenation of the nation's economy. Addressing members, governors of the Federation, President Tinubu charged the council to join forces to support his administration. He reminded the council of the promise made during his inaugural speech that he'll focus on 8 priority areas, including security, the economy, job creation, agriculture, and infrastructure, amongst others. President Tinubu further noted that the task of growing the economy is quite enormous, but he and the governors should have no reason to complain, as he underlined the need to harness the nation's potentials to stimulate serious growth. The inauguration comes a week after he directed the National Economic Council to meet and come up with interventions to mitigate the effects of the petroleum subsidy. The president concluded by reminding the members of the NEC that collaboration is not a crime. President Tinubu appointed 8 special advisors on Thursday. State House Director Information Abiodun Olatunjoye said in a statement. Olatunjoye said the president appointed Dele Alaki as his special advisor on special duties, communications and strategy, and Yeo Dorado as special advisor on political and intergovernmental affairs. Tinubu also named Nuhu Ribadu as his special advisor on security and Wale Edun, his special advisor on monetary policies. The president appointed Olu Vehejen as special advisor on energy and Zacchaeus Adedeji as special advisor on revenue. Others include John Uwajumogu, special advisor, industry, trade and investment, and Salma Anas, special advisor, health. The Inspector General of Police, Usman Baba Alkali, has directed the sealing of all 17 local government council secretariats in Plateau State, North Central Nigeria, in a statement signed by the state's police public relations officer, DSP Alfred Alabo. The action is to avoid possible threat to lives and property in the local government council as a result of leadership tussle following the suspension of elected chairmen and councillors by the state government. In replacement of the suspended local government leadership, Transition Management Committee chairmen were appointed and inaugurated for the council areas, which did not go down well with the elected chairmen and councillors. Having obtained a court injunction restraining the Plateau State government from tampering with the democratic structures at the local government level, pending the hearing of the substantive suit filed by the aggrieved chairman, the government went ahead to inaugurate the Transition Management Committee, which has attracted tension among supporters of both sides. As a means of maintaining law and order in the state, Police Commissioner Bartholomew Onyeka has been directed to seal up all the local government council secretariats. The National Bureau of Statistics has disclosed that the high cost of food and the non-alcoholic beverages pushed up inflation to 22.41% in May, hitting a new record high of close to 2 decades. Records indicate the recent upset is a 0.19 percentage point increase from the 22.22% recorded in April, when inflation rose to a new 18-year record high. According to the statistics body, year-on-year inflation rose by 4.70% from 17.71% it was in May 2022. And on the foreign scene, survivors from a fishing boat that sank off southern Greece in one of Europe's worst migrant disasters say up to 100 children may have been on board. At least 78 people have already been confirmed dead in the disaster, but scores more could still be missing at sea, with reports suggesting that up to 750 people were aboard the vessel. The country's Coast Guard has been criticized for not intervening earlier, but authorities say their offers of aid were refused. More than 150,000 people in India and Pakistan have been evacuated from the path of a fierce cyclone a day before it is expected. Forecasters have warned that cyclone Biparjoy, meaning disaster in Bengali, could destroy homes and crops. Biparjoy has been traveling across the Arabian Sea and is anticipated to make landfall in Gujarat, India on Thursday night local time. Heavy rains in India have already claimed the lives of at least 7 individuals. According to the AFP news agency, the victims include a woman riding a motorcycle who was struck by a falling tree and 2 toddlers who were crushed by a crumbling wall. The storm is anticipated to hit Pakistan's Sindh province coastline. The government has already established 75 relief camps at school and evacuated 81,000 people from the southeast coast. And in sports, the Premier League has released fixtures for the 2023 and 2024 season, with defending champions Manchester City starting their title defense with newly promoted Burnley manager by former City captain Vincent Kompany. The star match of the first week will be fixtures between Chelsea and Liverpool at Stamford Bridge. And that's the Citizen FM News at 6, as compiled and edited by Lauren Sumoite. I'm Brian Motosho. Thanks for listening. Good evening.
.7 Citizen FM.
Let's talk about it on our favorite radio station.
We're more than just a radio station. We are a part of your life.